We're going to have the first question from Variety.
Hi.
Ray.
Hey! Hey! How are you?
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I want to learn more about Kookaroo and your experience there. And also, can Carol have the hive mind maybe recreate Kookaroo for this generation?
Don't you miss Kookaroo?
Many
I loved Kookaroo. I loved it.
So
yeah, I was between jobs and I was pretty down in the dumps, and Queen Latifah was there and she was so nice. I meant that. It was just super exciting to see her.
So you and Vince, I'm sure, have even locked eyes tonight, like this ride now that you're on, this new ride, and the expectations going into season 2, the hopes on when we're going to see another season. What's the latest that you can tell us? Way
above my pay grade on most of those questions. They are in the writer's room. Oops, sorry. I have no idea when we're going back. I know he wants us to go as soon as possible. Vince is not playing any kind of game to like make people wait for this, but he wants to craft the show that he wants to craft, that with all the care for his fans and the people following this story that he can. So we'll get back as fast as we can, I promise you that.
And do you have a favorite crazy fan theory that you've heard now that the season is over and people have seen it?
No, because I'm not reading them because I'm too thin-skinned to get on these sites and read what people are saying. But so I don't actually know them. It's been funny, like, listening to people. And then also sometimes it's been very touching, people telling me, I had a journalist the other day say that she thought the entire show was a metaphor for grief and depression. And, being down a well that you can't hear other people saying cheer up and you can't relate to them at all. And there's other people that it's the most fun for me has been listening to these different things that people are bringing to the show. They're meeting the show where they're at, whether it's fear of AI or it's isolation or it's political divisiveness or feeling an us and they or too much anger in the world. A lot of people, it's engendering a lot of conversations. And I very much appreciate and hope that Vince continues to foster the conversation rather than preach an answer.
Next, we have Spectrum.
Hola, hello, down here.
Hi, where?
Right here.
Hey. Hi.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much for that.
I was wondering, in doing the show, has it made you embrace and value your individuality and free choice more, or do you think we would be better off if we were all the same and happy?
I'm definitely team anti-hive mind. Just for starters, to me, the idea that we could never be surprised by each other's creations anymore, be it art or even just your friend saying a witty comment that you weren't expecting, you would never be surprised again if we all shared the same brain and we were all equally good at everything. That being said, I'm aware that's coming from a place of, privilege. Like, of course, there's things I consider where I'm like, yeah, but what about no world hunger? Although, if you've seen the whole show, they are having some hunger problems. But, I'd love no wars. I'd love peace. I told somebody the other day, I think the best version would be if we're allowed to do week on, week off. I'm a step parent, and I'm week on, week off with my kids. And so I think if you could do week on, week off with hive mind, everybody's peaceful, everybody's nice, shares a brain, and then the next week we're like normal, but you cumulatively get to learn from the last week, that would be the best.
We have one more question from Rainbow Media.
Hi.
Hi, Rhea. Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you. Thanks.
20, 30 years ago, a queer character like yours, Carol, can only be queer, that's it. But nowadays, she can be complex, layered, nuanced. So how does it feel to be able to play a character like that and then get recognized by it for the Golden Globes or big platform like that?
It's amazing. It's important to me to honor getting the chance to play anybody from the LGBTQ community. But I have to say that I really love, and I played many of them in theater, in my theater days in DC and New York. I love that is not the remarkable thing about her. It is part of who she is as a human being, and her relationship with her wife that she's lost is given so much weight because it is a partnership of love, and it has nothing to do. Vince is not trying to make a political statement. He's actually just trying to say something about being human and what real love is. And so it makes me very proud that it just happens to be a queer woman.
Thank you, Ray. Congratulations. We'll have you come off.
Thanks. Thank you.
Next up, we have the winners of Best Drama, The Pit. Joining us on stage will be Noah Wiley, R. Scott Gemhill, and John Wells.
I already talked a lot, so you can talk now.
We're going to start